Well, welcome, y'all. Welcome to Flip Math Lesson 7 for 6th grade. I'm Ray, and I'm here to talk to you about, yeah, you better believe it, rays, lines, and segments. As we look at rays today, we're going to talk about my favorite thing, ray, because that's me. Alright, first of all, we want to see how rays, lines, and segments really work. So you can see I put 3 different things up on the board. So let's match them up. First, we have an endpoint, and continues with an arrow. And of course, that's my favorite, because that is a ray. Next, we have 2 endpoints. Not quite as good as a ray, but we call that a segment. And finally, when you have no endpoints, arrows, on both sides, you have a line. Boy, oh boy, this is great. Let's keep rolling. All right, everybody, we want to measure these segments. So how do you correctly use this here ruler here? Now, my granddaddy didn't really teach me much about how to do this down on the bayou, but I'm going to do my best to help you. That's my promise. All right, so we take a ruler, and we're going to put it up to our line. We're going to make sure our endpoint comes in line with the 0 line here. And then we're going to go to the mark here, and we're going to read our ruler. So we're going to say 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inches. Inches being an imperial measurement. Used mostly in the good old US of A. Yes, sir. Alright. Alright, let's take a look at our next one. Right? Looks like we got to take a little bit of time and flip this here ruler around so we can measure this line properly. Alright. A little crooked. There we go. Alright. And now I can put this right there like that on my here line. Right. Now I mark my line right on the 0 mark there. And oh my. This be a little different. Right. That quite didn't make it to a whole number. So what are we going to do? Okay, we got 1 whole inch, we got 2 whole inch, and now we got to talk about these other lines, right? Here is our half. This line, of course, being our quarter. So if we got 1/4 plus another quarter, which of course is 2 quarters, which is a half, and then we add 1 more quarter, that's going to be 3/4. And in the end, we got 2 inches and 3/4 of an inch, measuring with a ruler. But that ain't it, folk. Keep on coming back. Because rulers usually look like this also. Right? They're going to measure in centimeters, being the bigger marks. These big marks right here, those centimeters, the numbers. And of course millimeters, which is all these tiny, teeny, tiny marks. Right? But don't get you wrong. Tiny people can do big, big things. Alright? So let's measure this ray. Of course it's a ray, because I'm Ray, and I love rays. So let's measure this ray right here. Same thing we're going to do just like we did before. We're going to start right here at the 0 mark. And we're going to measure to the end right here. And so we could say that this is 5 centimeters of a distance. And because you know that 1 centimeter equals 10 millimeters. Now I know you knew that there. Don't you worry about it. Don't you be fooling me. You knew that there. Alright, here we go now. The question would be, if this is 5 centimeters, how many millimeters is that? Well, that would be 50 millimeters. Boy, oh boy, this is great. You guys are getting it real good. Alright, here's some samples. Measure these segments and think a little bit about this tough question. Need some help? Don't you be giving eyes to my Evangelina. But she's willing to help you, just like me. Alright, that's lesson 7. Have a good day. Me going back to the bayou. Bye-bye.